the fair cuisine will be filled with rendered lard and powdered sugar. It's just a great way to end the fair.
Okay.
And we also have great meteorological news for the last day of the fair. It's going to be about as good as you can hope for. Now, the skies will not be as blue as in our permanent graphic. Let's show you my fair forecast for tomorrow. We're going to have milky skies tomorrow, and as I mentioned earlier, that is due to forest and wildfire smoke from the Pacific Northwest being carried on mid-level winds all the way across the country and out into the Atlantic. So come mid-morning, by 10:30, 11, it'll already be about 73. Humidity right now is high. When you have clear skies, a lot of residual moisture from last night's heavy downpours, you keep the high humidity at night. But during the afternoon, moderate humidity. Not low, but quite tolerable, and a pleasant finish in the evening. The high today, 74, 8/700ths of an inch of rain in the last 24 hours at the airport, but 1.5, 2.5 inches in parts of far northern Niagara and rather far northern area Niagara counties. The average high is now down to 78. The record high for today is 90. And across the Great Lakes in the Midwest, all the heavy showers are really petering out at this hour, moving through the Hocking Hills of southeast Ohio. Nothing around here. Those little green flares you see, those are little artifacts that are not precipitation from the network of Weather Service Dopplers. Weak high pressure, but strong enough to help the skies clear. And not much ventilation tonight. No wind at any of the northern reporting sites. The Chautauqua County Airport is at a robust 10 miles per hour. 65 at the airport, no wind. Humidity now back up to 90%. The dew points today dropped to the low 60s. That's where they are now. And they'll be again in the low 60s tomorrow. And that's compared to yesterday's low 70s, which is almost like Florida. So there is a difference. Across the Great Lakes in the Northeast, mild throughout the Midwest, 77 in St. Louis. We've got our 60s. Some of the valleys are already into the mid and upper 50s. Now, we're not likely to see much in the way of fog at lower elevations, but once we get down to the southern tier, some of the valleys, especially the valleys with rivers in them, will have some dense fog come 4, 5, 6 in the morning. 58 at Salamanca, 56 at the Olean Airport, and the models putting out hour by hour partly clear skies. There will be fog here at 7:30 in the morning if you have to drive an I-86. Partly to mostly sunny tomorrow, humidity coming down during the day. Tomorrow night, much like this night. Then on Monday, the model tries to pop a few showers. Won't happen. Those are spurious. Look that up. I don't have time to explain. No, anyway, the showers that come in here on Tuesday are for real. We could see some in the morning, especially north of the southern tier. And then with daytime heating in a deep low pressure area for this time of the year crossing the northern Great Lakes, the risk of some downpours later in the day and maybe an isolated severe storm or two with gusty winds. But again, there are likely to be at least several downpours in spots Tuesday afternoon, early Tuesday evening. Overnight low 62 at the airport in the metro area, mid-50s in the foggy valleys. Tomorrow, any of that fog burns off. Milky skies, not as blue as you see here, due to the forest fire smoke, mostly to partly sunny, moderate humidity, and a decent breeze in the afternoon. Tomorrow night, much like tonight. And then we look ahead to Monday. We're looking at low 80s. Still could have some milky skies around here. Tuesday, I think there may be a few showers and storms early in the day, but the more concentrated activity during the mid and late afternoon into the early evening. Breezy, 79, and obviously with storms around, humid. And we'll have to keep an eye on those storms for intensity. Then on Wednesday, could be a few lingering showers in the morning, then partly sunny, breezy, and I haven't used that word on this 7-day in a long time. Cool, because that's 5 degrees below average.
Yes.
Then we're comfortable on Thursday and Friday, upper 70s to near 80. We keep comfortable humidity, and warmth begins to rebuild next weekend into the end of August and up to about Labor Day, going back to summer-like conditions. Not 90s, but 80s.
You know I like the cool. I'm ready for my coats. What I don't like